Long ago, in the land of Israel, there was a boy named Samson. Before he was even born, God told his parents that Samson would be special. God gave him a mission to help protect God's people and a special gift, incredible, superhuman strength. But there was one condition. Samson could never cut his hair. His long hair was a sign of his promise to God, called a Nazirite vow. As long as he kept it, God's power stayed with him. Samson was like no one else. He could fight off an army single-handedly. Once, he tore a roaring lion apart with his bare hands. Another time, he carried the massive gates of a city, bigger than any door you've ever seen, on his shoulders. The Philistines, the enemies of Israel, were terrified of him. But Samson had a weakness, and it wasn't his muscles. It was his pride. The Philistines wanted to capture him, but they needed to know the secret of his strength. They hired a woman named Delilah to find out. She pretended to be Samson's friend, but really, she was working for his enemies.
Day after day she asked, "Samson, tell me your secret." And Samson kept getting closer to telling her.
One night, Samson finally told her the truth. His strength came from God, and it was shown by his never-cut hair. While he slept, Delilah cut his hair. And God's power left him. The Philistines attacked. Without God's strength, Samson couldn't fight back. They chained him, blinded him, and took him far away to their prison. Months passed. Samson's hair began to grow again. But more importantly, his heart began to change. He realized his strength had never been about showing off. It was about serving God. Humbled and broken, Samson prayed,
Lord God, remember me. Please give me strength one more time.
The Philistines brought Samson to their temple to make fun of him. But Samson stood between two pillars and pushed with all his might. God answered his prayer. The pillars cracked. The temple collapsed. And Samson defeated more enemies in that moment than in all his life before. Samson gave his life to fulfill God's mission. Samson's story reminds us, true strength comes from God, not from muscles or fame.